It's money, baby.
I'ma make you face your fears. Everybody get ready. You see, I got my word and I got my heart. There's nothing you can tell me. On the mission, gotta listen to your passion. Blasting through every barrier, clashing. Automatic, so I'm blessed with a skill set that I've read nothing less than to be what you see in me.
Yeah, 1 2 1 2. It's the one and only HipHopGamer, aka Mr. Shots Fired. Check it out. Call of Duty Remastered Collection coming, and it's supposed to be bigger than Halo. Like, seriously. Now, we already know Halo's action-packed with their collection. I think Activision is basically trying to trump what Halo is doing right now. You know what I'm saying? This is very exciting because, you know, we all love competition because it's just more for us gamers. But it's very interesting how this all came about. So let's break the whole scenario down. The first thing, it stems from fans and stuff like that in the forums and everywhere. Since PlayStation 4 and Xbox One came out, one of the biggest fan requests has been for Modern Warfare 1 or even Modern Warfare 2 to be remade. But it was just those two games mentioned the most, Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2, to actually get a remaster. You know what I'm saying? So that right there was very exciting. And Activision has stated plenty of times before, you know, when it comes to their fans and if things make sense and stuff like that, they would do it. You know, that's just their motto or something like that. If the fans demand it and it makes sense, they will do it. You know what I'm saying? So that to me right there, I felt was a strong hit at first. I felt it was a very strong hit to seeing that become a reality. And I got some information and I did some searching and digging, and I really believe this reality is true. Follow me. Now check this out. There's a company called Raven Software, right? Now, Call of Duty Online, there's a Call of Duty MMO released online right now, but it's only in mainland China. That's it. It only exists in China. And Raven Software is the heads of that particular game, that particular platform out there. And depending on the success of that particular game, then Activision will take interest into bringing it worldwide. You know what I'm saying? But also Raven Software was the company that assisted with Call of Duty Ghosts that came out in 2013. And I wouldn't call it a remaster, but it was ported over to the PS4, you know, and the Xbox One. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't built from the ground up from those things. So it was a port, but sort of like a, you know, remaster, sort of speak, when you look at the comparison between the PS3 360 versions and the PS4 and Xbox One versions. You see what I'm saying? But Raven Software did assist in that game. You know what I'm saying? Now, the interesting thing about this, when I spoke to a few of my friends behind the scenes over at Activision, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer are completely focused on the main games and the main story of Call of Duty. So you will not see them working on this collection or this remaster at all. But people that have, like, you know, outsourced developers or things like that, those will be the type of developers that will work on this remaster collection. And all signs seem to point to Raven Software. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think I am. And people that I spoke with and things that's been told to me, it all leads to Raven Software. So I believe not just Call of Duty Online is what they're working on and maintaining, but I believe that they are touching up all the old games to bring fans a full Call of Duty collection. Now, let's go into detail what this, you know, little brief detail, what this collection is supposed to consist of. Okay, now the collection is supposed to consist of Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3, World at War, and Black Ops 1 and 2. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. That all those games and all those maps. So I know this is kind of sounding along the lines of what Halo is doing, but here's the thing. This right here is obviously rumored, but like the maps in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1, you can use those maps in Black Ops 2. Like the maps is supposed to be something that's generalized across all Call of Duties. So imagine playing Call of Duty World at War with the old guns and, you know, sending the dogs and doing all that other stuff, all the old stuff, tanks and all of that, on a modern warfare map. You see what I'm saying? How would that work? Now think about it like this. Here's the part that's crazy. When you make these games, the maps is designed according to what the game is. You know what I'm saying? Like World at War had tanks in there. So, you know, how would a tank work in a modern warfare map? How would it work? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense, right? Well, that's why it's called the remaster, and that's why certain things get touched up. There's things that may get adjusted to fit in line to make all of that make sense because of what each individual game had. You know what I'm saying? So that right there struck me as something very interesting to see if that's even possible to like actually make each map and adjust them so that each game, the way it was designed and developed, could work with each other. I think that right there, yo, insane. You know what I'm saying? The value in that, I think, is ridiculous. Also, the goal is 1080p, 60 frames per second. And this is another thing that's very interesting. Activision always said that when it comes to resolution and frame rate comes first. They never want to sacrifice frame rate for nothing. That's the Call of Duty DNA. That's 60 frames per second. You know what I'm saying? So now it appears that not only are they achieving 1080p 60 frames per second, you know what I'm saying, that's what they want to do, but the overall quality of what they'll be able to bring to a game like Call of Duty Modern Warfare that came out in 2007, that was 7 years ago. So imagine what that game will be like now. Yo, I'm very excited just for the idea of this, you know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to leave your comments. Let me know what you think, you know what I'm saying? Because I think this right here, you know, could be a game changer for 2015, not just for Activision, but for remasters everywhere. Just like what Halo is doing now. And I think if they did pull this off, it could actually be bigger and have more of an impact than Halo as well. Like the last thing I want to say is that the industry itself has proved that remasters are successful in the millions bracket. You know what I'm saying? Activision, that's the #1 publisher. So obviously they're paying attention to everything and they know the worth of their Call of Duty brand. If they can actually outsource the development and touch the game up and create a major collection for sometime next year, this right here would be, because think about it, you have the Call of Duty collection. Also, the next Call of Duty coming out, I believe, is from Treyarch. So it's like you get a brand new Call of Duty game and a collection for next year. Imagine what holiday sales is gonna be like for next year. Like, yo, oh my God. So I'm very excited about the actual opportunity to have a Call of Duty remastered collection. You know what I'm saying? So when my next interview that I do with Activision, I'm definitely going to bring this up to them and see what they say on camera, so you guys can hear, from the horse's mouth yourselves. But at this moment right now, from what I gathered up behind the scenes from my sources and just from my research and everything like that, all signs point to 2015 Call of Duty Remastered Collection. And even if it's not 2015, I really believe that down the road we will see a remastered collection of the Call of Duty franchise. But all signs point to 2015, next year, holiday season smash, brand new Call of Duty with Treyarch. It's gonna be a madhouse for all gamers, dog. Seriously, this is definitely some serious fan service. Alright, so let me know what you think. One love and God bless. You already know what it is, man. Stay tuned to hot97.com. You already know what it is. Your boy HipHopGamer. Twitter, Instagram is HipHopGamer. PSN ID is real-HipHopGamer. And also Xbox One is real HipHopGamer. Follow me on Twitch, which is hot97 HipHopGamer. This is what we do, baby. Alright, keep gaming. Peace.